understand that the hours, minutes, and seconds belong to you. But only if you made that time a day.
So we want to clear the air and let you all know what time of day it really is.
Yes, I know what time it is. In fact, I just checked.
Time changes, time flies. Caterpillars turn into butterflies.
Tick-tock goes the hands of time. Time puts meaning to my rhyme. Rhyme let you know what's going on. What's going right and what's going wrong.
Time is a factor, so it's time to count. Count not the negative actions of one.
One time for your brain cell.
Time ticks away at my mind.
I transmit with soul, brother. What about you? You're still being clocked. Paid by the hours, they say time flies while your brain's being showered by a bunch of lies. You're still being clocked.
Time ran out cause you punched your old clock. But this treadmill lifestyle ain't working for me.
The purity of time diluted.
Time is slipping through the cracks.
Sun up to sundown, yo, check the time. Mystic magic is more than a rhyme. Shadows in the sunlight, balancing the birth. Tick tock tick, we go sun to moon. Verbalize and speak, it's a quarter to doom.
I stepped out the saloon about a quarter to noon. Might as well have been a quarter to doom.
Not to interrupt, but anybody else notice time speeding up? Living off borrowed time, the clock ticks faster.
Time's out for digging a hole, your soul.
How could you know the time when your pendulum breaks?
Synchronize your timing. Pick a wise I'm in the zone and prone to blind men.
Here's a dope line, one time for your mind. If you're deaf, dumb, and blind, you're suspended in time.
Stuck on stupid, think about the new kid on the block as the clock keeps ticking. Time is of essence, must maintain presence. Out of sight, out of mind, still can't find the words to explain my joy and my pain. I'm going insane.
Time controls those who have chosen to become submissive and will forever be frozen in never-ending labyrinth of reason. Time controls those who have chosen to become submissive and will forever be frozen in never-ending labyrinth of reason. Time controls those who have chosen to become submissive and will forever be frozen in never-ending labyrinth of reality.
I swear, there's not enough minutes within the 24-hour span to get what I got to get finished. My time is diminished, so I hustle to achieve the next assignment before subject to the hourglass confinement.
Past time
If you got time to give, I got time to think.
Yes, it is time.
Yeah. Much time invested. Check this out. With much time invested and time to reflect, I find time to time, but what's correct? The test that I face is time. Yes, you guessed it, but time waits for no man, and so I respect it. A struggle against time, but time is on my side. Though over time I've realized time multiplies. It's simple, we coincide here hand in hand. Nobody in control with time, so I demand more time to no time and less time to waste it. Over time I'm working, so over time I face it. How many times have I gotta say it? Time is just a blink of the eye, so my time I embrace it. Against it I race it. But understand the fact that time is of the essence, so the time I react. You know this, you know time, you know me, so focus. Utilize your time on this earth, the life is hopeless. Word up. And I'm out. Peace.
Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence.
I'm observing these last days in time with a wide open eye, a diligent mind hoping that I live to see another sunrise in this catastrophic topic called life, where anything goes, whether wrong or right. It's like every instance I turn around, a family member's locked and placed into the ground, leaving me awestruck and confound. In the realm of concentration, senses drawn about with configurations figured out for another bout of life's hardships. I heard in the midst of chaos, people tend to mistruth and misuse mentals, essential for survival of a dying breed. Fuck the world, they keep lying to me. I love this world, it inspires. See, there's two sides to every story told. The free aren't free, we're simply controlled by dollars and gold. So while you're on the go, struggling, wondering when, sit back and think a minute, cause life's gonna end. And there isn't any turning back once time says when. Stop the acting for the bitches, dicks and bins. Materials, my friends, are disposable like the pins. Depending on your consciousness is where your understanding ends or extends. A lot of them are dead walkers, numb to the world and what it really has to offer. Pump the gasoline clean, chew on a fucking lobster. Walk with a gangster posture, die in a helicopter but never face the truth.
You will experience a sense of space and realism never before possible. You will experience a sense of space and realism never before possible.
I scribe my truth into the music, using it to spread influence with a fluent flux of juxtapose. Truth is not elusive, it's covered up to keep the crowd controlled. Mass illusions are bought, sold, and souls rotting empty bottles of sorrow. Swallowing Prozac pills, believing Harpo, pumping Arco to keep their wheels spinning for the car show. Or was it travel, or was it a race the clock in? The sun's watching, and your son's got a 45 in his backpack, ready to catch the children coughing until they're snug up in a coffin without any further options. Every day this is what I'm watching, while the populace is shopping to fill their voids. I dwell in observation, seeking to destroy every snake in the line of life that sunlight employs. Hear the noise, it isn't club music. This is truth fused with catalysts of future movements who chop vinyl for amusement at 99 cents.
Time is of the essence. 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 We don't want it to waste.
Fear, desire. It's like all things that make us human are fading away. It's like the less human I feel, all this knowledge about everything, quantum physics, applied mathematics, the infinite capacity of a cell's nucleus, they're all exploding inside my brain, all this knowledge. I don't know what to do with it.
If you're asking me what to do, you know, if you think about the very nature of life, I mean, from the very beginning, the development of the first cell divided into two cells. The sole purpose of life has been to pass on what was learned. If there was no higher purpose. So if you're asking me what to do with all this knowledge you're accumulating, I'd say that's just like a simple cell going through time.
Yes, of course.
Shrinking away, time waits for none. Marching ahead, it won't stay too long. In the darkness, eyes closed in the lowest position, hoping the chatter goes away soon. Pink Floyd, dark side of the moon. Fresh thoughts like the mind of a new born soul that's arriving into life in a new environment. Fools are hide until you come out of it now with its true prominent proof. A comet is inside of your view. Open wide, a third eye, lotus flower and chew. The power in you, devouring through the cowardice view. It turns hours into about a few moments. Green, purple, red, orange, and blue. Acknowledging that cosmically what you ought to been doing. Heat falls like a Sodom in June. Water too soon, it's obvious. You are all of this. From your breath to the flowers that bloom, a part of a union, start a communion, bottom to the top of the roof, an ominous looming, conscious who is not of a two, but all of a zoom and travel to Pluto and back again, back again, back again.
Of the essence. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. And we're the ones pitching out a blind path. Hindsight, my mind's right. Time to do the hourglass. Outclass
the mass overlooking the hourglass. No time to waste for those in contrast.
Time is now. Stop the fakeness and wake up in the real-time dimension.
It's about time. I was on some old hurry up and wait, trying to bust out the gate and be fake. But lately, I'm moving in my time, not your time, cause it's not your cheese, it's mine. Yo, when I rhyme, I intertwine my mind with the divine. The moment when the divine exponent is trying, it's atonement, kinda like CP time when you in sync, unbeknownst to the conscious mind. It's an ill mind that's still time build and refine. Still getting mine in the non-divine. I hang a shingle and mingle with the mastermind, cause for me, mine, it's about time, it's about time, it's about time, it's about time, it's about time.
Yeah, sure, we moving at the speed of light, illuminate the path that we moving on, accumulate, knowledge generate faster than a pace of light. Yeah, sure, time is of the essence.
They wouldn't even try.
Hey man, that thing right there be working hella good.
I gotta sack out, my rhyme will black out. Time is of the essence, I'm sure that we attract out. Side is on a mission for the dark ride. Come along, hop along. The bandwagon's filling up, it's almost ready to flip. On some equilibrium, losing balance and shit. The big pimp player, now I'm playing rhyme slayer. The ultimate conveyor of truth. On the roof of your hip-hop shack with Dusty Black and some cool cats. Musically attached to tracks, fit up with facts. And if you thinking it's whack, you might get smacked. Why'd I say that? Probably the ignorant tendencies that lie deep in hella MCs. But PNC is a new breeze, blowing through the trees of desolate islands in the middle of the seas. The day has come as time slips by. The time of the essence, now I'm saying bye-bye.
Time is a material of no substance when you're living in your own world with no serial codes and no cops trying to drop a load on the bottom fold of an underneath young and old. It runs like the bold winds in the west, crossing over the plains, tossing time aside like names. I have no time for the games or pursuing a mark of fame. Although the earth revolves, revolution is also a mind scene. When time steps in the ring and has Mother Nature on its team, sometimes it seems like it drags you so slowly in the darkness of isolation. Sometimes it parks your thoughts in the deepest reservations. But I peep this presentation of constant presence in my life. I live in essence, time is of it. In other words, we can refrain from all the questions and just tough it out. Time is a lesson in large account.
Time. Slowly I grow the thick beard of intelligence. My issues highly relevant to the life, the times of essence. Topics explain, rain like seconds won't stop on a clock. We rock from now to the universe. 9 in my solar systems, written, rehearsed. Whose vocals are motivated and locally stated. I said it wouldn't be a bad idea to rock Egypt, Mediterranean. So I see ya in 36 moons as the fog looms off the water's horizon. Time's an astronomical figure. I figure the infinity that you buy simply has no significance to the infinity in the sky. Why? A haphazard passage to a dimension called time.
My equilibrium is holding on to the time continuance. And since my clock is always ticking slow, I'm stuck in a future you don't really think you know. Though I may not wait for everybody in the juncture, I find my way to puncture and get my way through. And after that, I find a way for my time to remain true. You're late for the bus, you're always late for dinner. You're late for the race to face the fact that you're late ass winner. Everybody enters into their own dimension on their own time. Schedule, release, frustration to forever increase. Cease to have that time to get enough essential sleep. You climb to the top of the mountain that's so steep. Aesop may not opt to go repeat time. Time, time, essential time. 時は金なり、時は金なり。Time, essential time. 時は金なり、時は金なり。Time, essential time. 時は金なり、時は金なり。Time, essential time. 時は金なり、時は金なり。
Excuse me. Does anyone have the time? No.
The pendulum is swinging and it just don't ever stop.
fast, cause I murdered that machine. If you ever beat the clock, you know exactly what I mean. I hold my grandfather clock in high esteem. My alarm clock screams, cause he know how long it takes me. But my grandfather clock leans over and he shakes me. And they both race against time to see who'll be the first to wake me. But when I became awoke, my alarm clock was broke. And my grandfather clock was staring right down my throat. And he leaned a little bit closer and he told me, and I quote,
if you ever race against me, you will surely come up
he said I'm better than your T.I.M.E, your Rolex or your Swatch, your Paso, Casio, quartz, your diamond set of watch. He said I control how long you stay alive. I'ma tap you on your shoulder at 11:55 when the time's alive. And then and only then you'll have your last 5 minutes of fun. Said my final salutations as I stepped amongst the monks. Then he took me exactly where I stood like he should. And I tried to reason with him and I tried knocking on wood. But he said don't you bother knocking, I'm a grandfather clock and everything you do I'm seeing through your masquerade. At midnight, yeah, you heard the serenade. And were you afraid? It's like clockwork orange lemonade with a bottomless glass when it's time for that ass.
Tick tock, my grandfather clock goes tick tock. My grandfather clock goes tick tock. My grandfather clock.
The pendulum is swinging and it just don't ever stop. The pendulum is swinging and it just don't ever stop.
Till you crash into a pendulum.
How could you know the time when your pendulum breaks?
None of them can stop the time.
No seconds left on the clock. And enough. Hickory dickory dock.
Peek through the door. It seems as though the grass was much greener before. The dead life has been washed upon the seashore. Money and greed diluted what is truly pure, and yet our flesh keeps reaching out for more. Now you're trapped. A hole in the ozone about to make the world collapse. Pollution fills the air and minds are full of twisted facts. Midnight is now upon us. People righteous laws are coming back. Don't turn your head away cause you can't get away. Your mind is lost because your spirit has been led astray. Don't ever say you gave it all if you ain't gave it all. Just faded in the hazy purple twilight. No more time, I tried to warn you all. It's now approaching midnight.
Sort of break it down like this.
Birds, things, flowers, birds, beasts, trees, flowers, nose, iron, bites, steel, dragons, heartstones, tomato, slaves, king, ruins, town, and weeds, high mountain.
Well, interesting. Yes, now, let me see. What does it answer? Just a moment now. My precious, will it taste delicious? It will. Time. What? Does it smell? I said time.
The blood, sweat, and years of the 9 foot behind. In the front, 12 grades of confrontation. Books block the real clocks, times off revolutions. Thought instead of relation.
It's like closed caption, the hearing impaired. And if you see what I say, then you're halfway there. A hostile, most wild, stomp I rise. Timber in the land of my man Snake Eyes. Shallow as a shadow in the shade of the night. Get a shot for 92, some old and some new light. Pressurized earth under the heat from the sun. Cook some well done, some got none. Those were the ones who got mad at the sun. It's been like that since time begun. So what are we gonna do about it? Remix, mad kick, my game ain't changed. Know the rules and know the ledge. And then arrange as I blitz for the Ritz. It's a sack, third down, punt the ball. Hey, that's right, a little bit of loot. Place to hear bass, zone phone for troops. Unaware, be aware. Hooked on phonics. Bless Boogie Brown with the B-Boy Bionics. The visual postcard, hard squad. Hip hopping and you don't stop. Yo, line after line after line after line. Blame it on society, y'all, cause it's about
As
time.
I lose my mind, lost in the thought
thoughts, getting caught up in the glitter as a quitter. Suckers didn't clean my hand of shitter. Throw your shit and later, time to set a new trap for the critter. In the blood, sweat, and years of the 9 foot behind, in the front 12 grades of confrontation. Books block the real clocks, times off revolutions, thought instead of relation. So blacks of eyes, cracks, jokes of cop yokes. I've know of times too fine for the mind strokes. Mechanical sheepdogs aboard a diabetical trip. Too much sugar, sugar, you should fit hand in hand while you're shorting along. You got us locked to your Cooper clock running around. War, I suggest we invest in time sharing. The inner mind's eye means I'm caring for your intellect as far as original, self-identical, not run through a digital computer. Computer, watch out, clocks are knockout. Time to tell your job he's out. And that's all she wrote, yo. It's a quarter to cutthroat. Here comes time yelling, run black folk for another night's coat. The run the slave boats of times and minds combined. I'm feeling fine.
I got too much on my mind. If you only knew the inner. What time is it? The sun will tell. What time is it? Time will tell. What time is it? Time will tell. What time is it? The time will tell. What time is it? The sun will tell. What time is it? Time will tell. What time is it? Time will tell.
See what I see through the eye of the third. What's the word? The inner mind's eye, completely set to input data. As a matter of fact, I wish. As I begin to lose my mind, lost in the thoughts, getting caught up in the glitter as a quitter. Suckers didn't clean behind the shitter. Throw your shit and later, time to set a new trap for the critter. In 1993, if worse came to worse, I'm gonna burst. Trauma for the rhymer is first. For the biter who get a bad taste of the bitter. Hello, when I receive bad food from the sitter. Time will tell whether or not if they're gonna live swell. Baby, you could ring my bell. Word to the blister as I catch a fat fist. I realize that time is in the mind. I say, oh man, look in the palm of my hand. How long did it take to make my first grand? According to the way that you think, wanna chase pretty women in pink. Spending all the misses, only getting kisses. Got all the time in the world. Oh, really sounds silly. That kind of frame of mind is not funny. Can't run from the penalty. Time is telling me. Face that endless dispute with reality. Control your destiny, mentally, physically. Live right myself first. That is the strategy. Utilize emotions of the mind. I am not in front of the tab or behind the tab. That's right, I'm within the tab. Oh, that damn, can you feel it? Got a bunch of everybody charging up my inner spirit. Round, round, here comes Buster. I'm in time, you will know.
It's like closed caption, hearing in pen. If you see what I say, then you're halfway there.
See what I see from the eye of the third. What's the word? The inner mind's eye. Completely set to input data. As a matter of fact, I wish I knew my due date for my card was punched.
Nobody knows what the nose knows.
I'm a leaf on the vine of time. Tickety-tock time, no retake for mistake, and I'll be fine. Don't be blind by the sign of the fourth connect. Just respect intellect, and you'll be in effect. Imposing last closing with the big up, 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 big up.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
And being a unit of 4 minds, which have come to this understanding, our only obligation to existence is to control and master time.
The inner mind's eye.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm talking about making some changes around here, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's like,
why is it that all the time we have is all the time we have to grab a hold and hold on to the wrongs and rights, jubilees and fights, could have beens and mights, should have beens, but the light's too bright to see it all from a universal perspective. I'm sure the perspective is spectacular, but who's to say that we don't deserve more?
Yeah, y'all just better watch out, 'cause when I get my chance to turn around, I'm gonna turn it around.
Now we are your everyday, everlasting optical illusions.
What?
We be the cool dudes boo-booing things, getting rid of weights, causing haze in society's face. Why it gotta be us? Why not it be us? If you choose not to interact with us, step back when we bust on these fools who are so
soaring too high on borrowed wings. Not even the blades of God can slice the prime problems that they're about to be facing. Vandalizing videos and trying to convince us to get jiggy. I was never that great of a pretender that you are. Stop trying to make a firm believer out of me. It would be false advertisement, plus I'd be lying to myself if I didn't state the fact that I'm nothing short of amazing, and you're only half the man I was when first born. You see my style, my way of dress, the language I use is found on walls, under bridges, and pieced on trains. Underground is the lifestyle, the root of hip-hop and forever reigns. And when you eventually fall, we will be the ones changing things to the way they're supposed to be. Why is it that all the time we have is all the time we have to grab a hold and hold on to the wrongs and rights, jubilees and fights, could have been and mights, should have been, but the light's too bright to see it all from a universal perspective. I'm sure the perspective is spectacular, but who's to say that we don't deserve more? See, the answer is little, right? Not as little as living day. Look, if you just put your mind together, just that we don't deserve more. Who's to say? The answer is, I don't know.
Against the wall, I gain courage and the fire lit a new desire. Yo, this flame will not expire. I scribe the plan to go higher past best kids. Wrote a note on Mars to inspire falling stars. No longer will I be stuck like tar. Proceed, I shall to move through the crowd. Building bridges and tightening ties. No more battling lies. The truth is, my God, on pride, I'm pride. Socialize with time, cause time is on the mind, and the mind is all mine. Watch my world crown shine. Over humankind is a beacon of life. I will design a path of righteous steps for those who come next in this noble quest. Content in my context, I stress the length of my brainwave to invade the soul stage.
Surrounding your country, your enemy is ruling your country. Your enemy is not surrounding your country. Your enemy ruling your country. Your enemy is not surrounding your country. Your enemy is ruling your country.
It's long overdue, now rhymes stay intense in spots. Not prejudice black, but my race against the clock. It never seems to stop, like my brain in a plot. Real visual, mental with pens, and saying what I jot. Watch as we utilize mics when we rock. Lines strike high noon, hand reach to the top for hip hop. Style is wild, rhymes is wild, cause the place is here and the time is now.
Yeah, 1, 2, check it out, check it. 24 hours I live under pressure and take it for granted. Every moment should be cherished. Milliseconds of hope turn into minutes, traveling in slow motion. Time never on my side, only my opponent remaining in competition. Ever since I was able to understand, focus perpetual days chosen for lackadaisical coasting. Not beneficial, now I know this. Still feel my idle hands groping, negative thoughts, sinister walking into 306.5, racing for the finish line, hawking. World record breaking, 10 seconds left to making every stride coincide, moving like I'm still in bases. Incredible estimates designed for a peace of mind. You set the alarm clock, word I'ma keep in line. The human countdown, wonder what should I observe? Everything beside the light flashes and blurs.
Timeless, perfect timing in due time. Shine finally mine, I'm a sign of a supersonic clonic. So I write though my life soundtrack is closing. Time seems frozen till the sun melts the snowman. From young kid to old gramps, mansion and food stamps. Can't wait for time, cause time waits for no man.
March 13th, 1979. Out the skies, God sent down the heavenly sign. Level the spine and born from the devilish kind. Rebel is mine and mark him as the best of his time. The time span of an hour lapse. Roll flow with the verse like sands through an hourglass. Still he grow like a flower plant. Till you study one verse, realizing that some hours passed. They gave way in the coward stance. He told him lean back, rock away, pulling up your trouser pants. For you to dance is in my alternate thoughts. I only got like 41 seconds to get my message across. Most men efforts are lost when the coin got tossed, and everything stands still like when Roy got caught. pressure circumstance that you can't redeem. That's why cameras capture moments, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I used to punch clocks for hours to get a check cash. That sub-rec song in your bank, we say the best last. Breathtaking, you hold an angel of death hands. Your grave Alcatraz, hourglass full of wet sands. These cats wasting their grands, I don't accept that. I'm clockwise ahead of get time, already said that. So if I do a song with your crew, that's like a setback. You standing right next to me, complaining, feeling jet lag. Flashback, one sample could resurrect jazz. You Fruity Loop producing programs, get ate for breakfast. But you ain't really worthy to bite, holding my tongue tight. I'm Ramadan, you like a full fight during sunlight. Rhymes jackknife precise, you better sit tight. I caught me like a pumpkin in a Cinderella midnight. The once upon a rhyme fables. The same guy even when I multiply like the ones upon a time.
While you watching the sand powder drop, I'm Doc plotting in a lab back to the future. Truthfully a threat like the piece with the hammer cocked. Hard heads turn to pile of rocks. Have-a-lots turn to has-beens. Trapped in flashbacks like they caught up in the camera shot. Faced opposite lens, time's waiting for none. Men standing amongst a bunch of broken grandfather clocks. Same hand, same hour stop. Stuck in a time frame, story of them glory days. How the aura changed and everything then was off the chain. Before the rainstorm came and touched down, now he's oblivious to this new world that surrounds him. What a thing for you to lose touching. Design's trying to alarm, you're hitting snooze buttons. It's kinda crazy, but mine spent here murdering kick snares and showing more glow than the diamonds in your wrist.
From the alpha, me penning this. Before the earth as we know it, before poets, verbs, nouns, and sentences. Before Leviticus, before the mind could process images. Before philosophers and idiots, metropolis and lineage. It was T.I.M.E. You walk around wasting trying to P.I.M.P. Me, I simply am hard pressed for it. For the studio version, I wrote mad text for it. Your best bet for it is to not take it for granted. Cause procrastination, I had you slanted in the time it takes. Concentrate on the time it takes. Then find out what time it takes. See, time it takes. Time from the mind that waits. Time is a terrible thing for the mind to waste. As sure as I'm spitting this line out, time waits for no man. Even when it comes time to take a time out, it's time we ride out and find a divine route. The reason the bottomless pit can never be climbed out, it dominates through plain force. But right now you on my time, so press rewind and take yours. My time, so press rewind. My time, so press rewind and take yours.
Are y'all still sleeping, man? It's time to wake up, man. Let me let y'all know what time it is. We had Ill Tone, Asylum 7, with Finale, Majestic Legend,
I wear my mic on my sleeve to let you know where I'm coming from. Different directions, but all one source. You will hear many conceptions of audio force. So for the next couple of minutes, everything you perceive is no form or shape, no enter or escape. What you get in is the essence of all things that's lyrical. Whirlwind sending out signals. A transmission from an advanced microphone, man, whose only mission is to enhance microphones. True. And there's more work to do. I got a century's worth of rounds that I can run through. Enlightening others who think it's a game. I am he that is many, but I have no name. I give a gift of the sound, but have nothing to claim. Way beyond the egos, beyond the fame. Whirlwinds. Yeah. This one that's for tomorrow. We got that music from a distant time. Every rhyme is specific, a lyrical hieroglyphic. It's up to you to try to figure it out. The path that we on is different, so follow the route. The evolution of rap terminology, the ones that mistreated, they owe it an apology. They don't respect it. They pimp their mic for profit every chance they get, you know? Yeah. Once again. In time will reveal my blues for all to feel. In time will reveal my blues for all to feel. In time will reveal my blues for all to feel. It's bigger than me. We got that music to look forward to, creating future alliances with these b-boy sciences. Up in the lab, turning lead to gold. The results are groundbreaking with this mic that I hold. Fully focused in the ways of the word control. The oldest story that needs to be told. We on course to take back what they borrow. Back to the essence with the sound of tomorrow. You know? Listen, we take it back what they borrow. Okay. Back to the essence with the sound of tomorrow.
Our America. We are America.
I know what my job is, the young Hugo Chavez. I don't believe in Congress or the judicial process. It's dishonest, like a politician promise. Concerned with their profits and superficial progress. Before the pilgrims and slave ships, before they burnt the land, cut the trees down and paved it. This land was free from all the chaos and politics. Now teenage kids is packing handguns and hollow tips. Sex, drugs, money, murder, thievery and treason. People killing people over who's got to believe in. If you ask me, the whole scheme is deceiving. People classified by the ace rage of region. Misleading, coming up off the bleeding. And sweat shed a tear, most folks live in fear. We separated by class, separated by race, and still believe the fools who straight run the place.
You gotta read between the lines, cause it's a sign of the times. CEOs and politicians do way worse crimes, protecting their life. It ain't worth mine. You gotta read between the lines, cause it's a sign of the times. CEOs and politicians do way worse crimes, protecting their life. It ain't worth mine. You gotta go to court and pay my fines. I'm sorry, Mr. Bush, but you ain't my kind. Matter of fact, I really think you hate my kind. What if your daughter were to date my kind? Oops. For that statement, you probably take my time, and you can break my bank, but you can't break my mind. I'm grateful to have free speech on the mic, no mind. I wouldn't have said nothing to you, but you crossed the line. Liars, heaven doesn't have qualifiers. They even try to screw us when we all retire. Now, too many deaths are on your soul. They talked about the war and they lied to go. How many people were dying to go, or just dying? Take responsibility for your actions and quit lying. Quit lying, take responsibility for your actions and quit lying. You gotta read between the lines, cause it's a sign of the times. CEOs and politicians do way worse crimes, protecting their life. It ain't worth mine. You gotta read between the lines, cause it's a sign of the times. CEOs and politicians do way worse crimes, protecting their life. It ain't worth mine. You gotta
watch it all fall apart. Every time I walk, I watch. I look, I notice, I observe, I read the signs. And the signs are pointing in the wrong direction. The signs are not naming the streets or leading you to the highway. The signs are naming names. Tombstones to mark the dead of children not even born. And I don't mean abortion, I mean what is to come. The signs are telling me to turn back around. The signs are telling me to research my past. The signs are telling me to learn from my mistakes. The signs are asking me questions. Do you want to watch it all fall apart? Do you have any control? Is there anything that you can do? Time is not a nice person. I know because the sign said it. Time can be generous, but ultimately time is indifferent. Time does not give two damns or a fuck. So what will you do? What will we do? So I'm in the middle of the street talking to the signs, and people are looking at me, pointing and laughing like this motherfucker's crazy. But do they not see the signs? Do you not see the signs?
Gave us reason to age. A stage of separate treason, it's a season of rage. Yeah, the age of reason gave us reason to age. A stage of separate treason, it's the Renaissance undone. The time to take, the time to teach, the pen to stop and none and learn. There can't be something wicked, this way comes, huh? Yeah, so stay dumb, have faith in where you're from, but understand it's yours to run and hide one lie underneath another. Until the layer's so thick, it's hard to tell the truth is an unfaithful lover. And you Truth is a wasted rubber. The contracepts are desires to leave a stain on the cover. It's rain in the gutters, but yeah, that's how we wash the shit away. Suppose we needed a WA. After all the kid and play time is over, this is the tick-tock of a stopwatch. History unmade, the protrusion in a cop's crotch. The ghosts are finally feeding for what the gods got. The superstores don't sell spring, they only stock rot. It's hopscotch on a pavement of the road to sedition. A road suspicion by showing how education grows a victim. Yeah, so I can hold tradition up on a pedestal if it helps, but all it's gonna display is the decay of the self. So I'd rather point the finger at our parents' generation. For the birds need Noah class and its virtue of patience. For the word freedom indicating the plethora of stations. For the rich imitating the ones that subjugate. The implication of revolution is only a phase. Out of time, out of mind, out of place, out of empathy. They left shit only half done. Now we're stuck with a world that's afraid to have fun, and that's dumb. A country of information addicts, habits are the new religion. In the days of plastic, killed God but left his corpse in an air-conditioned room. Saw their position doomed, so got contracted to construct their mission's tomb. Learned to self-destruct from contradictions womb. As fast as a child was plucked, okay. Call it the modern age, yeah. Call this postmodern rage. Call it the Renaissance undone. The bird forgets the cage, yeah. What? Yeah. Well, the age of reason gave us reason to age. A stage is set for treason, it's a season of rage. Yeah, the age of reason gave us reason to age. And time just keeps on moving. I don't even know if I say her name right. Name the whole album after the girl. We don't even know if we're saying her name right.
We have no Polyesterly synthetic to the game, more easily tameable than a Mustang. Stuck with tiny styrofoam, drop my life to pick up microphones. In this dark and deadly zone where they manufacture clones, feed them unhealthy dishes of images until they grown. Most people stay blind cause you can't see what ain't shown. They gon' be oxygening oxygen pretty soon. Niggas sucking helium out of big blue balloons. No afternoon cartoon although life is animated. God, I'm glad you made it, but these motherfuckers fucking up everything you created. And I'm trying to tell them to not, but they don't think about their life once time has stopped. Fizzed out like soda pop, pop music won't tell that. Not even the most popular rapper with his most popular rap, holding that Glock screaming pop, 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 pop. Yes, with my intelligence I bring hip-hop, so when the whole world turns into the Netherlands, these words will prove. I tried to teach another man that calm flows constantly, calm flows constantly, calm flows constantly, the way time flows. Calm flows constantly, the way time flows. Calm flows constantly, the way time flows. Calm flows constantly, calm flows constantly, the calm flows constantly,
I know.
the way time flows.
You find hoes, buy droves, that's the way life goes. For a lot of cats, you follow that cause the world's spinning like laundromats. So I plot not for government overthrow, but the seeds of life that I sow. With enough wisdom and time to grow. A sick race that would desecrate the earth's face. Is this safe? The power of the Most High get misplaced. A diss right in front of my face. But our roots extend beyond the petty hypocrite actions of men. Before we kill the followers of prophets nowadays, and kill our minds with profits cause crime pays. You gonna try to live right when your crib can't even get light? And damn near everybody robs Kemet like they was Hittite. A living thing must change, a dead will never do. And that's why with y'all demons it ain't never nothing new. Vampire coming cruise, the righteous walk alone. I keep stepping on the humble till in peace I will make my home.
No. Yeah.
It's a long road to go. Carrying a heavy load as you all know.
And it's always important to remember the one up above.
The guide and protect us.
Don't be on the other end of that shovel before it's too late.
Always remember.
Always remember.
Always remember that. You know
Always
what I'm saying?
remember. Calm flows constantly. Calm flows constantly. Calm flows constantly. The way time flows. Calm flows constantly. The way time flows.
Candid. The map doesn't tell.
It does, and it doesn't.
Huh?
You will understand in time.
Today and tomorrow are yet to be said.
The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say.